Okay, so what I've got here is a teaser video for 2 sets of jigs from Speedy Jig. You can find them online at speedyjig.com. I'm all set to use these, but I promised my son he could do this with me because he wants the rope thing Army men put on their guns so they can hang them on their backs. So we're going to make a rifle sling. And he also wants to make his mother a bracelet. And this is what this is. This is a Paracord Bracelet jig. And it adjusts out. 18 inches is where the measurement stops. But depending on the type of bracket you use, I think you can get up to about 19, maybe 19 and a half inches. And which would be perfect for a rifle sling for a 4-year-old, okay? For his little, toy guns. It comes, this is a separate one, it comes with the actual jig, and it is adjustable. It comes with a very nice pamphlet that gives you in-depth instructions. And it comes with a little starter set of 3 different kinds of paracord and 4 different snaps, which is important because when you hook it up, and we'll do this when we actually put the thing together. When you go to put it up, say I want to make a bracket with this purple one. I'll take the extra and I will clip them in and then hang that on the actual jig. Right, and then run my paracord from here to here. Okay, so these are really easy to do. The Cobra knots. This is basically a Cobra knot jig, and we're going to show you how to do that. Right, but once again, the boy is with his mama, and I promised to do this with him. So there you go. The other jig is a monkey knot jig, which since I switched jobs and went back to corrections, I'm not allowed to carry my keys on a monkey rig anymore because I guess some people use them as weapons. So it comes with the hardware. And we'll do a video on how to hook this together. But basically they fit in here like this. And screw them on like that. And it'll adjust so you can use something that's big enough like a pool ball, or you can adjust it down to something like a ball bearing. And this monkey knot set comes with some string and a couple of center balls, and then a metal threading needle. You could call that a fid. And a fid you stick on the end of your paracord like this to help you run it through like a needle. But typically a fid is for made out of wood or bone. So the purists might not want to call it that, but what it is a threading needle, and it's threaded on the inside, so you can just sort of screw it on the end of your paracord, and it holds it relatively tight, right? So, and it comes also with instructions on how to put it together, and then there's a link on the website for a video that shows you how to make a monkey fist. But it's really simple. It's really simple. And I've made these without a jig, but it's really hard for me to do that because I've only got 2 sets of hands. So these things are very well made. They're very sturdy metal, pretty thick metal, probably thicker than it needed to be. And that's good quality. They weren't very expensive either for what you get. If you have a kid that wants to go into paracord bracelet making business, a jig would be needed. This is SpeedyJig.com would be a great place to get it. When I go to make these, I actually also need to do a review video. I got some 750 pound paracord, right? Normal 550 cord with the inner strands that they do on parachutes has a breaking strength of 550 pounds. I got a roll of 750 pound breaking strength paracord and with the inner lines. You can pull the inner lines out, make fishing lines and such with it. But when I make rifle sling, I'm going to use the longer paracord, the heavier paracord. It's the same size, it's just much stronger. So if the kid ever needs to have rope to build a shelter or whatnot, he's got it. Which hopefully a 4-year-old is not running around the woods with his plastic MP5 and won't need survival gear. But hey, we're gonna build it. So I just wanted to show you these. When the kid gets home, we'll go ahead and throw some videos together of how to actually use it. Stay tuned, and you can always learn more about these cool jigs at www.speedyjig.com.